All right, people that are coming to the live stream at a different time, welcome to the stream. Okay, just getting some stuff ready. Let's get cleared out of everything. Hope everyone had a good week. Let's see. I'll leave the crossbow stuff up. We got a lot to cover tonight. It's gonna be a cool stream. I actually got some stuff sent in from Rabbit Labs, so they're gonna help me with my project here. So actually I can move everything up a little bit. So you guys can actually see. Put this down. We're going to be upgrading. Kind of geeky, what's up? Happy Friday to you. Cyberchuck, what's up? All right, we're gonna use the ghost phone tonight for our co-host. I feel like I should allocate the ghost phone more on the channel. We got a lot to go over tonight. We got builds. We're gonna be going over the crossbow. I finally finished my crossbow build with ballista, and it's literally a laser crossbow. It's so awesome. I'm gonna show you my crazy crossbow build later tonight. But I want to go over the unboxing first and kind of like see what Rabbit Lab sent me, because what happened was I ordered a battery because I'm built right now. I'm building my daily driver kit, right? So I got this thing, and I had this a long time ago, but I'm trying to build this. I need like a daily driver bag, right? So I'm piecing it together as we speak. I got my diabolic parasite, my diabolic drive, my Tails Linux pen, zero trace devices, some GPS modules. I got Bailey Shark Nano in there and a couple other like odds and ends stuff. I got two Wi-Fi pineapples. I got the Mark 7 and I got my pager over here. This is the Reticulum network that I'm experimenting with currently. I forgot to message that guy about that. Reticulum network, and I got all my modules for the Wi-Fi pager. So I'm trying to get my kit together because I want to start building the gadgets I love the most and just like focusing on these guys. So part of this kit, I want to upgrade and I want to start using the H4M because this thing is very powerful for what it does. Perfect for what I want to do. And I forgot we got can't not forget about the Hound too. We got that today too. So we got a lot to go over tonight. But that's the point of all this is I'm trying to get my devices fixed and upgraded, and I'm picking my like favorite devices. I'm just gonna stick with them. So Rabbit Labs sent me a bunch of stuff. I and a couple things apparently to help with this build. All I wanted was I bought a new battery. This battery is defective. It doesn't hold a charge anymore. And then they ended up saying, "Hey, we noticed that you bought something." And so they ended up sending me some stuff. We'll unbox that tonight, go over the crossbow, go over a new game that we could play and have fun with. So we got a lot to cover. So hope everybody had a good week. We're driving. What's going on? Should try the. I don't know what that is, but that looks interesting. I need a better. I think I need a better bag too, because this is nice, but I need something like I could fit devices in a whole. I need something to hold devices better because they can kind of just bounce around in there, and I don't like that at all. So we get a minute for the stream to get going. I'm just trying to find my phone mount. I did some rearranging with this whole setup over here, as you can see. So you got this set up, and then on the other side, I kind of stripped apart the lab. Wrong lights. So I'm adding everybody's stickers on this wall and stuff like that. So what did I get? I added somebody this week that was new that sent me something. Oh, no, I gotta put it up there. So Cyber Chuck, not Cyber Chuck, Network Chuck. Actually purchased. He actually his coffee. I've been drinking his coffee lately. Pretty good stuff. I got it actually tonight. So I ended up buying his like medium roast Ben, medium roast, one, and it's really good. This is the morning one, and you only need one scoop of coffee, and that it's good enough. He makes some strong coffee, so I'm really excited about it. It's fueling the stream tonight. And I want to. I would like to buy more of his coffee. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to try them all. So I can tell you right now, I already like it. So keep your stuff. Eric here is on Hacker Warehouse. So I got to check it out. So like I said, here's the little like workshop area as of right now. Eventually, this will be more of like a lab area. I got some stuff from Zimma board coming in. I got another computer that I'll be turning into a local AI. That's where we do the filming. Everything's all nice and organized over there. And yeah. But without that, with everything said, I'm going to unbox I'm gonna unbox what Rabbit Labs sent me, and then I want to see what I'm gonna see what I can do about operating this H4M. So I got their screws right here. I want to keep everything nice and organized. And like I said, I hope everybody had a good week. YouTube's been weird lately, very buggy. They added some new features. They had talking comments. You actually like do auto audio comments now. So very cool. A little hot for the hoodie right now, but all right. So we got everything over here. So let's do the unboxing. I want to make sure you guys can actually see what's going on. All right. Let me get a knife. Oh, I always like me the karambits, even though my little finger hook is busted. All right. Let's see what we have. All right. Here's a little bag they sent me from Rabbit Labs. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, they sent me. All right. Let's see. Nothing else here. I think this paper is just the order. Yeah, this is just the order. Thank you for your purchase. So yeah, they only charged me for the battery, but they sent me more. So I'm guessing this is the battery. Oh, of course we got the sticker too. Let me turn on the overhead lights so you guys can see a little bit more. So we got the overhead lights on now. So they sent me another sticker. Really cool. Oh, great. All right, cool. So they ended up sending me. They gave me one of these over 10 months ago, and I did my first Rabbit Labs unboxing. Really nice to see this. SD cards are hard to come by nowadays. I've been burning them like crazy. So, all right, looks like we got what the heck is this? We got some like 3D printed. What the heck is this? Looks like antenna. Oh, yeah, upgraded antenna parts. This looks interesting. We got a chip in here. Huh. I think it's gonna be a little bit more complex than I thought it was gonna be. All right, they gave me new screws. Okay, so you know what? The screws it comes with is plastic. So these screws are kind of like weird. So it's kind of good. So that we got some upgraded screws too. That's nice. And let's go check out the battery. The battery's supposed to be an upgrade too. So let me go ahead and check out the upgrade. I'm gonna have to look into what they sent me because I have no idea what that stuff. Beside that's for the antennas. All right. Let's see here. I just squeezed the battery out. There we go. So that's the replacement battery. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. This thing is literally no good. I gotta figure out a good way to dispose of it. But replacement battery, that's what I ended up ordering, and they sent me all this other stuff. Thank you again, Rabbit Labs. So then they sent me upgraded screws, the battery, SD card, and it looks like I don't know even know where to because everything's soldered on. Like, I don't even see anywhere. I would have to probably let me look. 'Cause I'm kind of confused now. So we got maybe I got to solder this on. I have no idea. I gotta look at this kit. They honestly, they just kind of surprised me here. So whatever that is this an attachment? Where would this even go? Yeah, I gotta have to do some research. So this is not gonna be a project for tonight. But that's pretty cool. So it's almost like an attachment. And then we have, let me get rid of the trash here. See. Yep, some really beefed up cable. So it's got to be for whatever this is. This might be some kind of upgrade. We'll have to check out their website after this live stream. A bunch of stuff there. Oh, is this for the back of it? Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, I gotta, like I said, I'm gonna after this live stream, I'm gonna look at what they sent me. 'Cause I thought they just sent me like little like odds and end things, but there's some actually significant upgrades here. So I'm gonna be looking into that and making a video on that at some point. But good, awesome. So it went from me just replacing a battery to I guess I got things I can add to this board now. So if anybody knows who this is in the comments, let me know. I'm gonna end up looking at this up on Rabbit Labs later, and I'll leave their link in the description after this live stream. But yeah, they sent me some upgraded parts. I'm excited for it, and yeah. So I really want to make this like I really want to make the H4M a staple here because it just this thing can do so much. It has so much power behind it. And the Hail Hound too. Like the Hail Hound is gonna be another staple on the channel too. And Jesse from Hail Hound is gonna end up sending me a fully put together beefed up one soon. He's customizing one custom for me, which I'm really excited about. That should be coming. But thank you, Rebel Labs, for sending me all this stuff. I'm actually gonna put this all together so I can do this off stream because I have to do some research on some of the stuff you sent me. Thank you very much. I'll put once I figure out what they sent me, I'll put all the links in the description of this video. I might make a YouTube short thanking them as well. But again, all I was gonna do, all I did was try to fly under the radar. I bought a battery, but they must have saw my email. I said, "Hey, do you want to check out some of the other stuff we have at H4M?" I said, "Sure, I appreciate it." So thank you very, thank you very much, Rabbit Labs. It's very much appreciated. And I will be beefing this thing up soon. So this is like a little side project that I'm gonna be working on hopefully this week into next week. So thank you very again, Rabbit Labs. Really do appreciate you. Go check them out on their socials as well as their website. They have some really good stuff there. And the last time we had Rabbit Labs do anything on this channel was over 10 months ago. So it's crazy. I think it was almost a year ago we had our first Rabbit Labs unboxing on this channel. We actually did a Flipper Zero case replacement live. But thank you again. I look forward to rebuilding my H4M with your upgraded parts. Put everything aside and let's get kind of geeky in here. We're going to be using the Ghost phone tonight. I can't read my fingerprint with gloves on. Calling him now. So, wow, this phone is so much louder. What's up, buddy?
Not much, not much at all. Happy that we made it to the end of the week. It was a good week, but it was a busy one.
Yeah, it definitely was busy. I can totally agree with that. Very busy week indeed. Hope everybody else is doing really well.
Yeah, this one seems to be doing well.
Yep. Sip of coffee here. Can I ask you a question? So WiggleNet, what I've been noticing lately is that I've been trying to upload stuff to WiggleNet, and it just sits there
Yeah,
processing like for a while. Is that normal for it to process like that for a couple of days?
yeah, they go through uh, perk, I would say, where they kind of slow down. Keep in mind it's a really small team. There's like three devs that support Wiggle, maybe four. But there's really like one person that's active.
Okay.
So whenever there's an issue, they need a reboot. Like he's got to be get informed first if there's an issue and all of that. So I know that people have been complaining about it, so they're aware. I just don't know what else is going on. So I know we were talking in chat earlier about a game, and
Yes.
I'll let you bring that up. But things like that can also impact. And so when we bring up the game, we'll talk a little bit about it there as well. Night Cry brought it up on the server. It was a good point. So there can be some things like that that kind of pull on resources and slow things down as well.
Yeah, I see.
You're absolutely right. And so I did an upload yesterday at like 6 p.m. or so when I got home, and like it didn't finish processing until like 5:30 this morning. Like
Okay.
that's crazy. Last summer, just for comparison, last summer I was doing files that were like three times the size, and they would finish in like no more than an hour.
Yeah. So that's great, and it's been not like, I guess I want to say frustrating, but I was like, oh, because I'm trying to like I finally I noticed that a lot of my files never fully uploaded to WiggleNet. I've been just keeping them all locally. I'm like, oh crap! I mean, I need to upload this stuff. So I've been uploading it, but I'm like, oh, I got so much. I got tons. There's like one file that had over 44,000 things I found, and yeah, which worked great for that game because I have a lot of what ended up happening was between my thought process a while ago was I'm gonna grab all these networks and Bluetooth devices, and if the world like falls apart and the internet goes down, I have a map of like everywhere that I know of, like stored away. I can just piece it together with all the networks and stuff I have. That was my thought process behind it all. And that I always saved the stuff. I had 3 devices that had like locally saved CSV files, and which came in handy for the game that we'll bring up later. But yeah, so that was been a fun discovery, and I've been realizing that I got a lot I got to upload the WiggleNet. So I can't wait to see the numbers jump up for NerdSec after that. It's not going to be a lot, but I mean it's going to be a decent little bit of little boost. But looking forward to it. And thank you, Cyber Chuck, for the $5 donation as always. Really do appreciate you. Yeah, I know that Watchdogs Go. I have nothing to do with the wiggle. Slow down. Okay, I know what. So, is that the founder for the game in the chat? Is that Loco SP? Because I think your YouTube name's different than. Hey, Zero Trace is here too. Hey, Zero Trace. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I hope you guys have been liking the Zero Trace Ghost and DIY project that I showed you guys last stream. That was last week's. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that goat, but Cyber Chuck threw some cat your way.
Yep, the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Chuck. I really do appreciate you, man. With that said, because we have the founder for the game in chat. So, and I was wrong, by the way. So I thought there was a development team. It's just one developer and a couple of his friends. So Loco SP, like he's the one that created the game, and he's the one that's building it, etc. So he just reached out to me. He reached out to me like a week ago, and as he was in finalizing some of the development features. And what we're gonna do is instead of me like sporadically talking about it, I'm just gonna play the YouTube video that I launched today just before this live stream. And no way, Hailhound just did that. Thank you so much. You're awesome, dude. I love the firmware. That we can go. We're gonna go over over your video today. We got so much community stuff to go over. So let's do the community stuff first, and then we'll go into the crossbow stuff. But that thing is, I can't. I'm so excited about that too. So we have a good live stream, and thank God for Network Chuck's coffee. It's helping. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel alert. I can smell colors. This is gonna be a good night. All right. And I can see thoughts. It's crazy. All right. Let's do the video, like I said. And GhostStrats, who is that guy? I gotta be honest with you. Lately, with the artwork, as because I did the branding like a couple months ago. I finalized the branding, but now I'm making the branding like more realistic, and it's looking so good. I'm loving how everything's coming out. But with further, yes, no, you go.
I know not everybody understands. So gift membership is just that, what Hail Hound does. If you were one of the lucky 10 that just got a membership, that is what you pay for to join GhostStrats private members only area. And so you get that for a full month. That's pretty cool.
Yep, and I think I'm gonna start doing member only live streams. I think that's the way I'm gonna help boost the member stuff. And the member only live streams is gonna be a couple things. I'm thinking about doing like members hangout where we hang out and just talk, like actually me talking with members, and then I kind of give you like a backstage pass, and we can talk. I'm gonna work on answering all the members' comments first, and I'm gonna find more things. I might even do just maybe do one on maybe gaming sessions with each other or something. I don't know. I'm gonna work some stuff into it, and I got all the branding stuff done. There'll be new stickers and stuff coming soon, as you see all the new branding stuff I got going on. But really do appreciate the memberships. Appreciate you, Hail Hound. It was awesome. I got to hang out with him actually the other night too. It was just me, talking Sasquatch. We're just hanging out while I was trying to clean the studio and stuff like that. But love this community, really do. And I'm trying to be a little bit more active. I'm like an anti. Believe it or not, I'm like very isolated, antisocial introvert. But I'm working on it. So I'm very like quiet. I'm like the guy that reads the room and stuff like that, and just like I don't know. It's just me. I'm just the quiet guy that hangs out. But all right, so let me go ahead and show you. We're gonna go over this new game, and it's really great. And I'm trying to like, I want to push this game because just like WiggleNet has problems, this makes war driving so much more fun. I've been playing this game for 2 days, and I'm having a lot of fun war driving again. It feels like the early days of WiggleNet, but even better now. So let me go ahead and show you this. We're gonna watch this video real quick together. If you're a fan of Watchdog and wheel driving, this video is for you. If you're familiar with WiggleNet and how wheel driving groups compete to map more than other wheel drivers, this is basically that concept turned into an actual game that makes it a lot more fun. It's called Watchdog Go Wars. This is real war driving, real hardware, and a real world map turned into a cyberpunk field game. You can head outside with any kind of war driving device, scan your wireless world around you, and come back to see your digital footprint and your walk on your live map. This is not a simulation. It uses real public broadcast wireless data and turns it into a real world exploration into a game. Think of Pokemon Go, but instead of capturing Pokemon, you are mapping wireless infrastructure legally, ethically, all done in a fun watchdog type of vibe. You can earn points, unlock badges, join gangs, fight for territory, and compete on a leaderboard while taking over areas other players have already scanned. And here's the cool part: you're already uploading your CSV files to WiggleNet. So what you gotta do is take those same files and just upload them to the game. So you don't have to change anything you're doing already. Just do your normal everyday war driving, and when you're done, just make sure you upload this to this site too. This is way more fun and more interactive than WiggleNet. I'm a big fan, but this is something you can do also. Keep in mind, this is still in early development, and they're working on a lot in the background, but you can still join the game and upload your files and get started and start your games. I'll show you some of that later on in the video. But they have plans of integrating it with Bruce firmware devices as well as their own projects. So this is going to expand over time and make it even easier to upload your stuff in real time. If you want to experiment with this, I'll leave the link to the bin file in the description. This video is for educational purposes only. All right, to start. All right, so before we start, I want to just go over briefly what we just talked about for a second. So the way this game works, is that it's a live interaction map that you upload your CSV files, and based just like WiggleNet, it documents that, and you can look at a map, right? But you also can control zones, and that's your gang territory. And you can join gangs and join teams. And but the thing is, you're not safe. So if somebody else scans your area, they have the potential of taking over part of your zone and part of your team. And then if you want to keep your land, not keep your land, but if you want to keep your area, you have to keep uploading the files. Like be proactive about it, be active, keep uploading your CSV files of that area, like the rescans of different scans, different war driving days. That's how you protect your stuff. So it's really cool. It's like an interactive battle now. So not just, oh, I got so many networks. It's, oh, can you keep your land? Can you keep your turf and stuff like that? And you can build gangs. And this is real world. Like this is like Pokemon Go, like real world, like virtual, but this is for like war drivers. So it takes like the idea of WiggleNet and makes it more aggressive and to me fun. So when you're like perfect example, WiggleNet's not working right now. This is a fun alternative to do. And the more people we get on this, the more fun. And you get badges. We'll show you that in a minute. But this is really great for the war driving community, and it's going to be working integrated with a lot of your devices. It has. They're waiting for it to be integrated with Bruce. I hope that I hope other devices pick it up too. It's a fun thing that you can do on top of WiggleNet. So let me go ahead and keep playing this. Lock screen. Now, if you don't have an account, go ahead and click on this part right here. Make an account and just log in like you normally do on the platform. And once it loads up, you're going to see the world map and all the games. Currently, there's only two because it's just me versus the devs right now. You see the borders of the territory, and the way it works is if I was to rescan over their territory, then I can take it over. So the idea here is to keep uploading files. This way, you can keep control of your territory. So you need to stay active. In the top right, you have your profile icon. Click on that and you can see the status of everything that you have. This is where you get all your badges. I really think the badge system is really cool. And as of right now, if you want to hide your APs from everybody in the world and only share it with your friends in your gang, you can do that. If you want to join the Digital Ghost Collective, go ahead and use those links right there. I'll leave them in the description. If you scroll down a little bit, you see about the API key stuff. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see exactly where you need to go to upload the files. And also you can integrate this with your WiggleNet just so you can see your stats on this website. My favorite war driver is the Biscuit Pro. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this with Biscuit Pro. All right, real quick. So this is me with the Biscuit Pro. I want to show you how easy it is to do this already. So the Biscuit Pro, you could save your files or upload it directly to WiggleNet, right? So watch how fast this is, how easy. File to your files on your phone, and then just upload the file to the website from your phone. Just hit upload. And that's it. Now this is really fun. Now I'm only playing really against myself and the devs right now, so I would love to get more of you guys. Correction, devs and his friends, and the dev name is Loco SP. Shout out to Loco SP. I should have mentioned your name in the video, but I wasn't sure on how you even really wanted me to promote this, so I apologize. Here's the kind of reason why I want to make this video to get people in here early to test it, to stress test it, and to find bugs. I would really like to see this more integrated with gadgets in the future, like the Biscuit Pro, and they already have it integrated with Bruce, but to see it actually part of Bruce, this is definitely worth checking out. And it's for free. I will leave all the links in the description. Let me know what you think about this. All right, so that's basically the whole ending stuff. So long story short, really fun game that you can play on top of Wiggle Go. Just upload your files here, and we can have gang territories. And speaking of innovation, so already this morning I gave Loco SP a bunch of things, a couple things. Hey, can you tweak this, add this, take away this? And he right away fixed it. One major thing he did recently, there was issues with people joining gangs, and he already corrected it. So like this is you talk about fast devs, right? Dev. I mean, he's like a one man team right now, doing a great job, and it's fun. You can already play this, and this is going to be integrated with things like the U Council. Like he's working on like apps and stuff, and their own firmware that integrates with some other LilyGo gadgets, and so there's a lot. I'm only touching the surfaces, and I'm only talking about the surface. You're getting in on the ground floor of this, so kind of like how WiggleNet first started out like this, you're getting in the ground floor of this game. I really think this might blow up because of there's a need for it. All of us are war driving right now, and we can't do anything with the files we're uploading. We have all these tools, all these files, and what are we doing with it? Holding it locally? I had over 100,000 networks and stuff, just local files sitting around. That's why I uploaded it to this game. Now I'm actually top of the leaderboard. Means nobody playing, but you get it. Like now it gives me more purpose to war drive in a really fun way. So don't sleep on this. This is definitely something interesting that I would love to see people get into and check out. And let Loco SP know, and he'll fix the bugs and stuff. This is a stress testing point right now as they grow. So really cool. Loco SP, are you still in the chat? I just want to give you a shout out. This is awesome. This is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with this. I'm always war driving now. My Biscuit Pro, it's been putting in work, dude. It's been working hard. the last couple of days. Look at I love this chat. I love seeing you guys in here. Got everybody in here. Zombie Joe. Shout out to Zombie. I gotta start picking some content creators to shout out once a live stream. So shout out to Zombie Joe. Go ahead and give him a subscribe. Go check out his channel. I'm gonna pick him for this week. We picked Zeke last week. We actually got him over the 100 the 1K subs. So that was awesome to see us pull together for that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun watching it happen live. That was so perfect.
It really was. So definitely, we're gonna wrap up this game. I've been testing it. The pager has really bad GPS in it. I tried the bin file already, but it's a work in progress, but something to look out for. And right now, you can play it the way I play it, where I just upload my CSV files to this game. And just to show you real quick, I could do a quick demo, show you what it actually looks like right now. All right, let me go over here. So this is the game. So right now, let's take a look. Let's go on the other side of the world real quick. So we have there's their game, the Watchdog OGs. That's the first gang team. And you can see how many networks they got. Now, it doesn't really go into great detail. It doesn't want to show you. You can choose to show the APs, or you can lock it down so people can't see it. So you don't have to worry about it showing. It only shows to your team what you have. So you got me over in New England over here, taking over some states right now. Same idea. So I'm gonna go in. I like attacking the state of Rhode Island. That's what I'm closest to. But it's just like Wiggle Net. You scroll in, you can see stuff. Now only your team can see things, right? So you can lock it down again where it's just a little bubble area, but it works just like Wiggle Net, like the same idea. But again, this is a lot smoother too. If you tried using Wiggle Net's map over this thing is already smooth, and this just like they're gonna make improvements. So you kind of get the idea. So if I was to go on this side of the world and if I started scanning stuff in their area, it'll be like a gang war right now. And the cool thing about this is you get bragging rights. So if I go to my profile right now, you see all the stuff I have, all my badges. I got some badges: BLE Hunter, 1K, a gang leader, WiggleNet is connected. I mean, I'm guessing they're going to add more badges as they go on, like top of the world or whatever top team. But same thing for gangs too. We'll go over the rankings soon. You could change passwords, the visibility thing, gangs. So this is where you create gangs. So they're on the Digital Ghost Collective. And those are the links so you can join. And then as I scroll down more, it shows you where to load the files, and it has my it links directly to my WiggleNet too. Just show some of my stats on that too. Doesn't really do anything for the game, but it's still there. But you get the gist. Again, if you go to rankings, you can see that right now, the top, you got people that are joining, getting some new war drivers in here, it looks like already. And you can break it down. Who has the most Wi-Fi? Who has the most Bluetooth? Oh my God, 66,000. Aircraft, not me. I don't have an aircraft and mesh core. So they're gonna be adding more other devices, like hopefully maybe eventually flock cameras. And you guys can't see it, but like flock cameras and stuff like that. So the more devices we can add to this game, the better. So now we have a place to dump all of our files in a fun way. Then you click on the gangs, you can see the leaderboards. So that's us. So two members, only one member in mine. This is a brand new gang. This has just got created since I uploaded the video. So Void Syndicate. Welcome to the world here. So that's it. So that's the game. New member. Look, Cybertruck just joined. Welcome, Cybertruck. That's cool too. You get to see the members pop up. So there you go. See if he's in. Yeah, I love that. So like you could see new people get on. So this is already starting to grow. And again, this is something fun you can all do with the stuff you already have. To me, it's a no-brainer, and it's free. No brainer, and it's free. So, all right, so we're gonna move on. Big shout out to Loco SP. And I'm sorry I didn't shout your name out in the video because I didn't know how. Again, you wanted me to promote this, so do apologize. Big shout out to you. Awesome game. This is gonna be fun. I look forward to war driving this weekend. And adding it to this game. So join the gang or not. We can fight. You pick. I look forward to seeing you guys on here. With that said, let's move on to the next. Yeah, go ahead. You go.
Throw in. So if anyone is not catching on, Boris MB, who's in the chat, that is the man behind the game.
Thank you for making war driving fun, like, even more fun. Like, thank you. Like now I'm like, I have like a like I got that like that bug. Like I want to keep going type of thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Val from Valley Tech Solutions joined.
Val, what's up, buddy? Val, you got to get in on this game, dude. Yeah, you got so many. I know you got a lot of CSV files you can upload to this game. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet, dude. We're gonna move on to the Hail Hound now. So move on to Hail Hound. Now I've been waiting to make a video on this for a couple of reasons. So hold on a second.
Welcome to the.
Welcome back. I do got a very like crazy voice. All right, so Hail Hound. So I gotta tell you guys. So I've been waiting for on purpose to demonstrate the Hail Hound on this channel, because when I saw this thing came out, I was like, oh, this thing is gonna be a game changer. But I believed it, but like I didn't know for sure right at the time. But then I was like, no, let me step back, because again, I've been making YouTube videos for over 2 years now. I'm getting old here, and uh with that said, I wanted other people to get a chance, with them express how great this was, etc. So everybody was talking about it, and like I wanted to support them and make a video because I got to know Jesse in general. Now I'm not just saying that because he gifted 10 memberships this live stream. He honestly is a great guy. Like he made some really great discoveries in how to really squeeze every ounce of performance out of this little $15 gadget and shared it with the community. That's a big deal. And you can make this thing so much better. There's like I could tell you I got a couple gadgets that are over $300. I would prefer to use this thing over it. It's that good. And I did a couple quick demos, and unfortunately, I can't show too much on this channel, unfortunately, because I got to be very careful because YouTube loves fighting with me. And I want to fight with YouTube, but just not right now. I got a lot more promotional things I want to help people with, so I got to be very careful. So long story short, awesome. This is a must have. Like I'm not just saying that again, must have in your toolkit. It's $15. It's a $15 gadget. I have a battery thrown on this. Hail Hound has a website, which I showed in the video. He has a DIY kits, and he's going to be making pre-builds. Now he's making me a custom one, which I'm very grateful for. Very grateful for. He's making a custom case for me and everything. But eventually you'll be able to buy your own fully put together devices too. Takes a lot of time and stuff like that, but he has the kits. I think he's in stock. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but definitely go check out his website. Again, he made amazing firmware, amazing discoveries, and he shared everything with the community for free. Definitely check out the man. Definitely show him some love. And without further ado, let's watch this quick video demonstration. Channel. Today we're going to be going over the best red team, blue team, DIY Amazon cybersecurity tool build. If you're looking for a cheap, easy DIY hacking gadget project, this is it. This project is now part of my daily carry. So this thing completely surprised me when I first set this up. It's powerful, it's small, it's cheap. I was honestly blown away. Now the firmware we're going to be putting on this is called Hail Hound. Now Jesse is the founder, and I got the pleasure of getting to know the guy. And what he ended up doing was squeezing every ounce of performance out of that cheap device, as well as sharing his discoveries that he made that helped boost the performance with the community instead of keeping it to himself. That selfless act alone is now making it more accessible for people all over the world to get their hand on their first hacking gadget by giving them a tool that they can learn cybersecurity hands-on, fun, cool way. I'll leave a link in the description for this device, but this is known as the CYD, a cheap yellow display. The link will be in the description. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set this thing up. And right out of the gate, watch how easy it is to set this up, guys. Now, the really cool thing about this project is that it's expandable. Now, you can add so much more to this. Now, there's tons of community videos out there showing you how to do these really crazy builds, which gives them access to so much more pen testing features. But in this video, we're just going to focus on the bare bones, cheap DIY Amazon right out of the package project. So, this video is for education. It's installment. Different here. So I'm going to try to shout out a couple of channels in the description. So everybody seems to have a different way of patching the firmware, or they use different tools, or they have a different method of doing things. So I'm going to take this opportunity and shout some people out. I'll leave links to their videos in the description. In this video, I'm going to be using You Against Shadows method of this installation. I'm going to go over this stuff really fast, and if you want a more detailed explanation, it will be in the description. First thing, got to get to the GitHub page. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And you're going to click on Hound CYD. Now scroll down just a little bit until you see the green over here, and it says Hound CYD. Click on whatever version that is, and scroll down again. Now you're going to scroll down until you see all these files. Okay, I'm going to help you. Click on the bootloader. Did you just stroke the screen? No, I poked you. I stroked the device. Hound-CYD bin. Click on that. And dude, this coffee hits. Here they are. Now we need to use a web ESP32 flasher. So now we're going to be using this Space Chicken website. It's Space Hunin. I'm not sure exactly. We're going to scroll. How do you pronounce that? ESP32 web tool. Now you're going to click on that. And before you hit connect, go ahead and plug in your device. So make sure you hit both the boot and reset button at the same time. And then you should see this. Click on the device, click connect. And then once it's done connecting, you need to put the files in. I did. I shouted out You Were Against Shadow. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the screen things. I'm in a good mood, guys. It's actually my birthday today. And once it's done, it doesn't really say anything, but if you look in the output, it says 100% finished, you're done. Now, I had a battery laying around from a previous project, but if you don't have one, just unplug it and plug it back in, and the device should boot up for you. You have an option to calibrate the screen, or you can skip it. Now, you're going to see a lot of... Thanks, guys. The Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi pen testing tools, because you need to add external parts to make this thing work with all those other features. Now, I'm not going to go over all the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth pen testing features. I'm just going to give you a couple of screenshots of what's there so you can do some research on your own. YouTube doesn't like me showing off some of this stuff. They don't. YouTube hates me. To spam. I'm doing this in a controlled environment. YouTube. iOS 26 versus 5 Bluetooth spamming hacking gadgets. Pay attention to this, because this is huge. The performance alone is what really separates this from other things. And as you see, it's immediate. This thing is spamming an incredible amount of devices. That's the latest version of iOS, by the way. Doc, thanks, dude. Way too. Usually these cheap DIY gadgets are really slow and lagging, but he found a unique way. So thank you so much, dude. Odessa, I always trying to pronounce your name wrong. Thank you so much, guys. You don't have to do that. It's funny you want to say anything. I should have said anything. I'm all hyped up on coffee. I'm slipping now. Damn it, Network Chuck. Yeah, check out his store. Yeah, but be on the lookout for when it is. Awesome graphics too, by the way. Yeah, the DIY. Oh, thank you guys. You don't have to see. I should have. I feel bad now. That's why I should stay quiet. Thank you. Amazon build. All right, that's cool. Now, so again, the Hound is a must-have in your toolkit, and I'm not just saying that. I'm working on building my my everyday carries. I want to get a better bag, but the Hound is front and center. So it's going to be one of my daily carries, along with some of my other gadgets. I do want to get a better bag eventually, but I'm working on my daily carry bag. I used to always show my devices in the background, in my studio stuff, but for me, I want to make sure that when I promote other companies, I feel bad having devices in the background that are competitors. So I'm kind of leaning against all the devices in the background like I used to do. And I just want to carry around my DIY. So thank you all for all the donations. I really do appreciate that. That was very nice. I appreciate it. But yeah, Hound, check it out. Check out those 2 videos this week. We had a very productive YouTube week. Yeah. So
I didn't want to interrupt the video, but happy birthday. It looks like you got all the bag, huh?
Yeah, thank you. Yep. I kind of, yeah, I was yeah. Got some, I don't have really big plans. I mean, you get to a certain age, you're I mean, it's, but I busy today. Got a lot done. I'm happy that I got a lot done this week. Got a lot of videos that I wanted to do not out of the way, but I really want the Hound was something I really wanted to get out there because it deserves to get out there in the world. And this new game is really cool too. And that I only heard about this a couple days ago, well, maybe a week ago, and then I was oh, I got to get this out there because this thing is fun. And then that's what I'm doing. So This way, it gives you guys something to do while you're waiting for WiggleNet to figure itself out. Yeah. So, and I've been testing things in the background. I got LilyGo. They're sending me two devices that are never before seen. They have the actually I put it in a YouTube comment. So I got some stuff coming that are never before seen. We get first dibs on LilyGo stuff as of right now. It seems like. Let me go to my channel. I forget the names of it. So I don't want to butcher the names of it. The T-Deck, T-Deck, I gotta careful how I say that one. My goodness, Max, and the T Echo card is coming. And I saw a picture of the T Echo card. Really interesting. So it kind of reminds me. They're kind of going after. If you guys ever know, this is why it's gonna have these gadgets. The Sense Cap. They're kind of going after this. Like they made their beefed up version of this. So definitely be on the lookout. And thank you, Hail Hound, again. Really appreciate. You guys don't have to do this, but thank you. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot, especially after paying all my taxes. So that said, let's move on. Man, I gotta tell you, this network Chuck coffee is hitting. I'm not gonna do a stream without this stuff. This stuff is good. I feel focused. Let's move on
Hey,
to yes, please.
real quick, I've had a couple of messages just during this live for the gang code for the game.
Yes.
Is it possible to get that posted?
Yeah, so it's in my YouTube comments, in the description of my video. Uh, where would that? Hold on a second.
Nightcry, 5 GhostStrats gift memberships.
Thank you so much. Well, I don't see. Hold on, I don't see it. I thought I put it in the. I didn't do that. I should have had more coffee then. This is bad. All right. No, I thought I did. That's why you said that because I'm like, oh, I thought I put the link in there. Hold on. This is everyone calm down. Stop screaming. I'm fixing this now. Everyone needs to calm down. One at a time, please. Hold on, me look. Oh wow, I really butchered this. All right, hold on. Oh boy. Good thing I saved this as a shortcut. Yes.
To all the people that just got the membership, welcome in. You heard Ghost talking about earlier about the possibility of some members only lives and other content like that. So look forward to that.
What do you guys like? Would you guys mind just like going for a walk, talking? Like, what kind of like if I was to do member only live streams, like what do you guys look like? What would you suggest? Just curious. I want to hear your thoughts on like ideas you would like. Would it be playing video games with each other be one of them? Like that's a fun. To me, I love games, so that's what I do on the side too. So I don't know. You let me know what you think of that. Um, what was I doing? Oh yeah, you need to.
Fred.
Fred, what's up, dude? All right, all right. I'm getting the links now. I can't believe this. Control C. Let's go to the YouTube description. Oh god, commercials. Why? Skip. No money for Ghost today. Let's go over here and let's go to. How do I edit this? Oh, I gotta go to the I don't know dashboard. Sorry, hold on. I'm getting there. Going as fast as my gloves will let me. 60%. Edit. I'm gonna put it right at the top too. That's how.
Where are you putting it?
Right at
In
top,
your
right at the top. What you said? Go ahead. Now I haven't seen it yet, but Loco SP already made improvements to the joining a gang process. So actually, this is actually gonna mess things up. Let me move this stuff to the middle. Control X. All right, hold on. We're almost there. I promise. Links. Right. Enter. Control V. Links.
Yep.
Yep. I'm editing the comments right. The description right now, so to have everything in the description. This way, everybody can get it at once. All right, and save. All right, so if you were to refresh this video, it should be right in the middle. Calm down. All right. Here.
Let me see. Let me see. Did it come through?
Right here. Yeah. Gang links. Right here. These two. So there's two of them. One.
Can you check your DMs also?
Yep.
Zero Trade trying to get a hold of you.
Zero
All right.
trades.
All right. I'm gonna post those links in just a second.
Happy birthday, please make. Whoa, you really.
And then video. If anybody has trouble with the link, you can also get it from the video in the chat.
Yes. Zero Trace is donating 5 Zero Trace HID firmware license today for the birthday. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So we'll give it. Thank you. So we'll give away. I have a new system in the Discord. It's been working out for me. So I'll do the giveaway in the Discord like we did this week for Zero Trace. It actually worked out really well. I did it all in the announcement section. So we'll do it that way because the live things and stuff like that kind of disrupts people's day all over the world. So I figured at least that gives people time frames better. It gives people better time frames and stuff. So thank you, Zero Trace. I'll be putting the giveaway announcement in the Discord after this live stream. Really do appreciate the 5 gifted firmware HID. And it's really easy. I made a video just last week on where is it? This is my when I talk to you guys, this is where I grab gadgets right away to tell you what it is. Zero Trace, Zero Trace. Where's my DIY? Oh, I think I know I think it's in here. It is. So there it is. So Zero Trace, it's a T dongle S3, a $12 gadget. If you use my discount code GhostStrats on LilyGo's website, you could save 5% on all your LilyGo purchases on their website, and it goes toward helping the channel now. So just to keep that in mind, GhostStrats on pretty much any website gives you some type of discount that I'm affiliated with. And definitely go check out the Zero Trace Ghost. This is my first official collaboration with a hacking gadget, and one of the coolest because it has so much functionality too with the Zero Trace gadget. And I wasn't planning on showing this off tonight, but between the giveaway and how special this little guy is to me, has a magnet case, has all these cool adapters, and it's a very fun and easy gadget to use. And actually the eyes light up when you actually plug this thing in too. So when I do more collaborations with companies with special gadgets and stuff like that, this is going to be a requirement. It has to. If the eyes don't light up, then we can't make it happen. So this is going to be the new requirement for my gadgets in the future. Very cool. So thank you again, Zero Trace. Quick little shout out to you, and go check out their website. And I want to move on. How we doing on time? 52 minutes. We're gonna do the crossbow build. I cannot wait to show you my special crossbow build. I was gonna do the Lily Ghost stuff tonight with the T pager, but we'll do that for next week. I want to put Bruce firmware on 2 of these devices to show off the LoRa capabilities, and I want to show you the new upgrades that they didn't talk about with the pager. The old pager and the new pager are 2 separate animals when it comes to absolute quality. It's just night and day. And another their devices too. The T Deck Pro. I've been using this week with Meshtastic, and it's all right. It's fine, but it's I'll talk about it. I'll make a video on that separately. So I'm working on that product testing in the background. So, and the T Echo Ultra. This thing is really cool. So if you guys don't know, way back in the day, one of my first gadgets on with LilyGo, they gave me as a T Echo back in the day. Now we have the T Echo Ultra. This thing is a beast. It has a nice little hook here. Definitely a beefed up battery. Comes with a way better antenna, and I believe there's a GPS in this. Oh, it's a plus. So all this is going to be coming out. I'm trying to do updated stuff because LilyGo updates their products. They don't say anything. So like way back in the day, if you guys remember too, I'm going to show you another example where LilyGo didn't really announce anything, but they just did it. So before, if you bought a T deck, right, you had this weird. It's just like the old school BlackBerry keyboard, right? Then overnight, they ended up putting this really high quality keyboard in, and they just really didn't say anything. They upgraded the quality and didn't mention anything. So I'll be the guy that looks out for you guys when it comes to Lily Go upgrades. So with that said, let's move on to the crossbow. I gotta turn off the lights for this one. So my crossbow, whole reason why I picked a crossbow for survival gadget is that in a blackout scenario when there's no stores, no money, nothing is working, and you can't buy ammunition anymore, you can't once you go through that stockpile, and a lot of people in the world can't get guns. It's just if you live in places that have strict gun laws, they're only taking away guns from the good people. And with that said, it's you got to find alternatives, and it's kind of tough to find alternatives. Now, back in the day, so we'll show you. So we got big crossbows like this one. These are these are beasts, but very hard to use. So this is your standard crossbow, right? Giant, massive. Let me just turn the light on again because let me be able to see a little bit more. So normal size crossbow, really big. This is not going to be easy to move around. This thing is heavy. So when you're out hunting and stuff like that, it's clunky to use to load this thing. It's like I think 90 or 80 pounds of weight. You gotta put it on the ground, hold your foot. You gotta put that special that cable, pull it up. It is not easy to do. I think this is like an eight. This thing can go through a car door, no problem. I shot this through a metal door. This thing is one of the strongest. Um, I don't have this. It's been so long. This is one of my first bows I bought. So this is not convenient, especially in self defense. And this is not. You got one shot and that's it. And the load it, it's nuts. So you need something fast. You need something that's a little bit more agile, right? So the other option you have used to have is these crossbows, pistol crossbows. So these things are okay. They have they're very cheap on Amazon, but this is not that intimidating. It's kind of clunky to use. Granted, in a pinch, it's better than nothing. But wait until you see my pistol crossbow. So this is from Ballista. This is a fully custom bow. I spec this thing out from. They literally gave me a blank slate. Said, "Go build what you want to build." I said, "Okay, say less." Let me show you what I built. So this is the Ballista Bat Reversed. So as you see, this thing is ridiculous. So let's start out from the back here. We have the T stock. So you got your normal stock as like in a rifle, right? So let I'll show you, demonstrate how this works too. Collapsible. You can adjust it to any way you want. Fully customizable. Then you got your nice grip here, your trigger, and on this my build. This is more stuff that I added here. You have a Picatinny rail. So I could put any kind of pistol or gun attachments, anything I want on this rail. Now this came straight from Ballista. This is a special grip. This grip can move in different ways. You can have it straight up like this. You can have it like this. This is nice if you're kind of moving fast and you want to get in between things. This is a nice angle. Or if you want it nice and flat, you have this too. So this has a nice option. Now this is the upgraded grip. They have their original grip. Calm down. They have their original grip. It's not. It kind of just moves on its own, stuff like that. Relax. Things are moving in the studio. This grip, awesome. It feels really good. It is so well balanced, and I don't just have a sight. So they gave me a couple sights to try out, but my build is a. I like. You guys know my YouTube videos. I'm very simple. I like things to be easy. I don't think anything needs to be harder than it has to. So I'll explain my scope choice in a second. But they sent me They sent me this close range scope. This is just the red dot. I tried this. I still have the option of putting it on. It's all like you can swap out whatever you want on this thing, right? But for my build, I have a special scope. You got the long sight. Now I like the these long range scopes, but most of the stuff I do is close range. So this is kind of like overkill, and they're tough to dial in. So let me show you how cool. Again, I keep saying how cool because it really is. Let me show you how my bow works. Right, my sight is not a sight. This is a laser. So let me go ahead and show you this thing. This is a military grade laser. And let me show you how my build works here. So the way it works is that wherever I point, so let me go ahead and set this up in a way so you guys can see what's going on. Let me turn off some lights. Now you can see this thing during the day, but I want to really show you so you understand how my stuff works here. So let me go ahead and show you. So we go ahead and turn this on. So as you see, that this can like burn a hole in your head, kind of a deal. This thing is very, very bright. Now, the really cool thing is it's very adjustable. So I'm going to show you this really cool tool. Now, Ballista, I told Ballista they should sell this tool. I ended up buying this on Amazon a long time. So this right here, this is like an arrow that has a laser built into it. So the thing with this having the laser built into it, why is it not showing? No, don't tell me. Oh no, it's there. So the cool thing about having the laser built into it is that you can calibrate your scope without having to shoot something and calibrate it. So let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to put this right on the rail as if it's a bow and arrow. All right, you ready? You notice how off that is? I want do you see how off? So that's where the arrow is, and that's where the laser on the top is. Now I can do this. Watch this. Okay, almost there. So now this laser sight on the top is going to hit dead on where that arrow is. Now, when we remove the arrow, there's the arrow. That's without the arrow, with the arrow on. Up one, I got it off center. Did I not have it centered in a second? All right, I didn't have it centered, so that's okay. We can adjust it. Let's move up, get it here, and we're lined up. The lasers are lined up again. So the idea with my build here, let me see if I can do two things at once, is that I don't even have to have my eye behind this thing. I know exactly where my arrow is going to go with this laser. So in the like for self-defense in the middle of the night, you grab this thing, you show up with this thing, it's going to scare some people. So again, a lot of the time with self-defense is that it's just a deterrent at the end of the day. You don't want to hurt anybody. You really don't. I know even if when you're upset, you don't really want to hurt anybody. So having this during a blackout scenario and you don't have a gun, this is a lot more intimidating than that little crossbow over there. That's gonna be super hard to use, but this thing looks and it feels so comfortable, and again, with my build, having this special laser sight the way you have it, I know exactly where this thing is gonna shoot, and I don't have to have my eyes right behind this thing, and it's super easy to calibrate. And again, having tools like this, I mean, they have better ones. This is I gotta buy a better one of these. Honestly, I think this was a little bit too fat for what I'm using. But this having this little laser to help calibrate is super easy. And my crossbow has two lasers. This is a third party laser on the bottom. So I don't just have one, I got two. I got two lasers. So I'm gonna hit where I want to hit in a pretty decent area. So very cool setup. And my build, so the crossbow alone, I can get you 5% off on this, by the way. But these attachments they're pretty cheap. I'm surprised how Ballista. I don't understand why Ballista sells the attachments for so cheap, but the bow itself is like 4.99. This laser sight is like $35, $30. The grip is like $30. The what else I ended up adding? The Picatinny rail is like 25 and change. So like upgrading this to the better bow is better. Like it just is. Like the couple you spend $100 more, you can get this crazy build. And it's easy. You can swap out scopes if you want. This is a comfortable, it's so lightweight, it's so comfortable, it's so well balanced. I can hold this thing with one hand, no problem. I couldn't do that with that thing. And loading it is pretty easy. Now I had a couple malfunctions when I first bought this thing, but it's very easy to fix. I had to replace this thing blew off during an incident. And I ended up replacing that, super easy to fix. And I actually, this is a scary part. You would think that this drawstring itself is like, oh, if that breaks, forget it, you're screwed. Well, guess who broke it? Guess who broke their drawstring already? Me. So I ended up dry firing it by accident because I ended up getting it. I was trying to. It was just I wasn't. I didn't have it the way I needed it at the time. I made a mistake. So I dry fired it, and guess what happened? This thing broke. I went, oh, what am I going to do? I did have a spare, and I'm like, how am I going to put this on? This is going to be impossible. It really wasn't. They have really easy tools that you can use to take the tension off the bow, and it's super easy. I couldn't believe how easy it was to replace the drawstring. So maintenance on a crossbow is another reason why I recommend it in a survival scenario. It's always good to have drawstrings, spare drawstrings and stuff like that. because you don't know when the world's gonna get back to normal. You can buy stuff like that, but it's very easy to maintain. The scariest part of this was for me. I watched one or two YouTube videos and figured it out. I was like, oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna make one eventually showing you how to swap out the things, but maintenance, convenience. I don't need a license for this thing. And look at it. Like it's just this thing is insane. So one of the coolest self-defense quiet. And by the way, guns with suppressors are not quiet. All those movies that you watch with suppressors, anybody that's a gun expert can tell you because it's that's a complete lie. This thing, you hear it, it is quiet. So when I do demonstrations of this thing, I can't wait to show you this thing in action. But it's quiet. All you hear is the thump of that arrow hitting whatever it hits. It's incredible. So that's coming. So this build is completely done. Thank you, Ballista, for partnering with me. You can save 5% on your bow if you decide to get one of these things. And this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be I'm gonna spend this is gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing around with this. So I can't wait to use this tomorrow. But with that said, I went over the bow a lot. Check out Ballista, go check out their stuff. I'm very excited to start using this build. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. I went off for a second. Jigiki, are you still there? Sorry, I went off for. I realized I went on for a tangent, dude. Good.
No, it's super interesting. That's too bad that you dry fired it, by the way.
Oh,
don't do that. That's not good.
yeah, it's bad enough when the bow comes with this giant warning. It says, "Do not dry fire." You can't.
Like,
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Let me test it, right? Let me test it. They say not to do it. Let me test it. Don't do it because I did it. It broke immediately. Don't do it. Do not dry fire. There's a reason why they send this with it. Don't do it.
is the poundage? I think people ask that.
Yes. Let me hold on. I'll tell you. I think it's you'd be surprised. Actually, let's go to the website. I have the website up. Hold on. I think it's 340. Yes. So let me actually wrong screen. Hold on. The wrong one. I want this one. All right. So damn it. Hold on. All right. So 340 feet per second, 150 pounds, powerful shots, heavy bolts with a broadhead. So that's 150 pounds, and then you have 340 feet a second. Now, keep in mind, this is a very small form factor to get that type of speed. Having that reverse system is what makes this thing so powerful. And I'm still trying to talk to Bliss. I'm pretty sure you can use normal arrows with this thing if you want to, but the ones they send me are kind of specially made for this thing. So this is the ones they sell on their website, and they're thin, they're carbon fiber. This is one of the strongest arrows I've ever probably used. Um, so I'm gonna experiment with normal arrows too, but it's a really strong bow. I can tell you that from the first couple times I shot this thing. And the reloading right there, because I have short arms, so I gotta reload like this guy does. Oh my music. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble. All right. Anyway, so see how he has his foot on it? I lift my helper. Some people don't need it. I need it because I got short arms. So that's how easy. Put it on your foot, lift it up, the drawstring, and you're ready to go. Really easy. And for me, like I feel more comfortable having a crossbow in my house, around in my house, than having a firearm with young kids around. Even though I would train them and I'll make sure they wouldn't know, it just for me, using a bow is not easy. Like it takes a lot of effort. But that's that with the crossbow. Any other questions about the bow? Because I did make a video on the unboxing at first. I gotta get rid of this. You just close out of this one. But yeah, so really cool. I look forward to getting into more survival tech stuff, and then they're going to be sending me stuff so I can launch Meshtastic devices up in the trees. That's my other project at some point this year. So really cool. Uh, yeah, that's the thing, and that's not. You're right. You can 3D print stuff, so you can probably 3D print your own arrows. I want to try that, but I need to get a good 3D printer. I need money for stuff. I need like, or maybe I'll I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's another thing. You can make arrows, you can reuse ammo like that. That's another benefit of crossbows. So
Definitely.
for one shot, maybe. Yeah. Uh, But yeah, so that's that. So really cool. It's just something different on this channel. It's the first time me doing a self-defense weapon. I would like to get into more like higher tech self-defense weapons. I want to get into drone weapons eventually too, but those are very expensive. Any kind of EMP type of weapon I want to get into eventually. Um just for testing. I mean, it's going to be a project to even get something like that in here, but that's what I would like to do eventually. Some more like military defense tool like type things and cyberpunk mixing things in. So that's the plan later on with this channel. Like, we're keeping the cyber tech, cyber punk, cyber defense vibe. I like using the hacking gadgets for recon. That's why I love war driving. I love grabbing Bluetooth devices and seeing devices around me. So it all fits in, right? But that's that. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I think let's just hang out and chat and talk because I need a drink. 'Cause I went on a rant. I didn't think
Nerd stack real quick.
please.
For all the members out there, we moved into 16th place yesterday. Super happy about that. We've got a little bit of a grind before we can move up again. We need another million or so new Wi-Fi found. We have 303 members now. I'm super excited about that. We're only 2 new members away from being the largest team on Windows.net. I think that's pretty badass. Also, shout out to Frostbite. He's in the top position on the team, and by this time tomorrow, he will have hit 1 million new Wi-Fi found, and will be the first person on the team to do that. He is a monster when it comes to that. Comes to driving.
I'm looking right now. Who is this now?
Frostbite. If you go into our team, he's the highest ranked person on the team.
We're
300.
yeah, we're 15. Oh, because that's right. Because there's a 0 team. Okay, that's right. You told me that.
Yep.
Frostbite.
Yeah,
Holy crap! Is that
I know.
1.7 million?
Found Wi-Fi.
What the heck?
And this guy for the month. It's the 10th, and he's almost at 100,000.
What the heck?
He just plays all the Wi-Fi. What's up?
What is he using?
Well, I mean, he's in a vehicle a lot,
Okay.
so we'll give him that. But he's dedicated. For a while, him and Cal were like neck to neck, and it's just hard to keep up with Frosty.
Oh yeah, look at Val. He's right there. He's second place. I didn't realize that. Look at him. He's doing good too.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from him, but yeah, they both blew by me, blew by Henninger, and took the top spot.
Where am I?
Both of them did it in like 3 months.
That's even crazier. That's crazy too. I'm some. Yep. Zombie Joe.
You guys know Og of Noble Tech, right?
Yep.
Og surprised me. I'm gonna throw this link out, everybody. He surprised me, and he made a song on NerdSec about NerdSec. It's a pretty heavy metal song, but it's pretty cool. I'm not promising it's going to be everybody's type, but hey, go out there, check it out, and leave a comment. I thought that was really nice of him to do that. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
He's got that. Got the mechanics down of creating those songs. It's like an AI site, but still, it turned out pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I've been low key messing around with 11 Labs music stuff too, and eventually, I because the thing with that stuff, I don't know how the rights work. So if you were to make music with an AI thing, do you have the rights to that, or does the AI company have the rights to that? I've always wondered.
You think that is a question for the court because let's just say you created some song
Where the heck am I?
and you uploaded it. That song just went massively viral and made tons and tons and tons of money. I'm feeling you're going to get challenged in court, right?
Yeah, you would think so, but it's a
Yeah,
good.
I think talking about the potential of having millions of dollars
All right.
sales for a particular song, like if you sell it for like $2.99 or whatever, um, people will take a chance at that, just in case they might be able to get a big chunk. So we haven't really seen this yet. I was just at a conference yesterday, and like all the conferences these days are always about flipping AI. Kind of getting tired of it, but I will say, one of the presentations that it was talking about issues, problems, and legally behind the AI and how that works with your tenant and all that. So it was actually pretty interesting to see some of the mistakes that people, companies have made, and how that's heading to court, so that the court can figure out how AI should work. It'll be pretty interesting. If you are in charge of AI at your company, or if you're just making things, definitely make sure that your company is not posting to GitHub or anywhere else, private keys and things like that. It is way more common than I thought it would be. People are posting secrets in their code and then dumping it to GitHub left and right. So pretty interesting.
I have some announcement to make. The Digital Ghost Collective on the website has grown in members. Yeah, yeah.
I've had people mention that the codes you provided are not working, and both of them were like, "Hey, no rush, don't interrupt the show."
Oh,
But if we can get, it sounds like that code is expired. So if you could generate a new code
we'll do right
and
now.
maybe do a YouTube post or something like that to let people know, that'd be super terrific. And one thing I will mention, I have been having a couple of side conversations during the live about, just how once you upload some files, keep in mind that, it is the area that you're driving in.
Yes.
And everyone just kind of be careful. Maybe we could work with the developer to figure out some ways to maybe smudge that data a little bit. Is that a code right there?
Yeah, so I realized what happened. So when I generated a code, it's a one-time use. This one's good for 50 uses. So once we get up to 50, I have to make a new code. That's how this works. Now I know what I did wrong. So I'll fix it in the YouTube description right now. I'm reposting the new link. I'm getting rid of the old ones. That's what happened. User error. I didn't know they had a limited use. So this is 50 uses. This code's good for 50 members. That explains it. Okay, so Chuck probably joined, whoever joined. Whatever. But you're right. Make sure you hide your location. Know that it's gonna expose areas that you pen test, and just make sure. Always be safe about what you do. You can choose to hide some of the stuff too. So just look into the settings of how you want it. Me, I kind of got rid of a lot of the stuff too. You have to be in the team, and I have a very broad area where I test anyway. But just know that you're gonna locate yourself a little bit with this. So um, just something to keep in mind as the team grows. It gets a little bit different because now, as more gang members join, it's kind of the whole thing spread out. You don't know whose is whose unless you say who does it. Who does it? So if I was to look at an opposing gang right now, so if I was to look on the other side of the world right now, these Watchdog guys, these guys, my rivals here. It just I can't click anything, so it just shows that they control this area, but I can't see any of their stuff. So I'm not allowed to because they got to hit him. There's another team. It's like an island over here in the Philippines. I don't think this one's part of a team at all. Where'd he go? So see how I could see this is because they chose to show it. They don't care what you see. And this person is not part of a team at all. This is just a rogue person gathering networks. Part of no gang. Maybe we'll recruit them. But that's so you kind of get an idea how this works. So yeah, just be careful about the location stuff. But as this grows, we get more people in the gang wars and stuff like that. I already love that we're seeing this all over the world. It's already world. It's like we're already all over the world with already few people in it. People in it. Imagine getting those people and their networks, and like you're gonna see this whole map glowing and people fighting against territory soon. So that's what I like, and that'll kind of hide you once you start getting more people in this. It will kind of obfuscate you a little bit too. So just the heads up. This is the beginning. This you're getting on the ground floor. Who is this? Hold on a second. Look, who is this person? What, over here? Wow, look at this. Look, we're popping up everywhere in the world now. Look at this. That's so cool. So yeah, there we go. So I think this is cool. I'm really psyched about this. I really hope this blows up because I think it'll be really fun to do. Get everybody in. We already have the files. We're already uploading to WiggleNet. Why not just throw it on this website too? And they're gonna add more stuff. So really cool. We're on the ground floor of this. I think this has potential, a lot of potential. So I just made a video on this. So this is a new war driving game. It's like real world war driving, and you can fight against other people, create gangs, get ranks. There's badges. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can add. So yeah. So I love to see more people get on this. I think it's a really cool game, and we're on the ground floor of this. It's only going to get better and be more integrated with devices as we go along. All right, and I saved that link. So in that YouTube video, I'm also going to share that YouTube video right now with everybody. So if you don't know what this is, you're joining late in the live stream. This is a brand new war driving game that just got technically released today, really to the public. We're the first people to talk about it. Let me go ahead and share the video. I'll give you a brief explanation. Copy. I didn't even post this in my normal thing yet. There you go. Love this. All right. Well, what's Zero Trace saying? What's going on? Oh, I already checked the DMs, right? Oh no. We lost connection. Oh. You mean we lost connection? That's why. I have been talking a lot, dude. I gotta be honest. So this network Chuck coffee hits. So this is like the new fuel for the live stream. And that's just the medium blend. I want the good one. All right, hold on. My phone is not letting me prepare for you. Not recognized. Yeah, I know. I don't have just let me do my passcode. Let me take my glove. Sorry guys, hold on. Oh, Discord crashed. Okay. This makes me sad. All right. And kind of geeky. Start call. I lost you.
I'm back.
You're back. I lost you, buddy.
It's like, oh, wait, I don't think you can hear me.
No.
And I was like, and I'm obviously when I'm on, I mute the echo, and so then I'm like,
Yeah. All right. So talking about, I don't know what you were saying. Did I miss anything you were trying to tell me when you were gone, or?
no. I think we were talking about the game. We were talking about, and I saw that the game creator, like right away, responded about the potential of doxing, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
So super cool. I love when developers are super, super like I'm on it. Such a great attitude.
Yeah, I literally gave him like no joke, like a laundry list of stuff to fix today, like this morning. It was done within like 2 hours. So I don't know. I was surprised. Like it was like, can you design like example was when you click the upload button, nothing happened, or you couldn't tell if it was like processing or not. And if you hit upload again, you would get a message say, "Hey, stop trying to upload the same file twice. Go outside. You blah blah blah." It jokingly. But I was like, okay, why it's not so I talked to, hey, can you make like some kind of screen pop up and like say processing so you know that hey, this thing's actually working, just hold on a second. Boom, like within like 10 minutes, like, oh yep, it's already up, it's uploaded. Like, oh, okay. Can you get rid of the cheater board? Because there's a cheater board that they had. They got rid of that because they kept getting false flags. That got fixed. And what else? He did some other things too. The fixing the issue with the gang joining. But I think that my next recommendation is you need one forever link. Like you need to have one link that's you join the gang and that link's good forever, like type of thing.
That it's 200 invites per key
Oh,
now.
okay, there you go. So that makes sense. So here you go, he fixed that live. So that's how dedicated this guy is. So that's something you don't see every day, guys. Join the game. Share this with your people you know. I mean, this is a fun thing to do with the stuff you already have. You can make this into something. So testing the Yep. And be careful. Don't try to if you try to upload stuff twice, you get flagged. If you try spoof MAC addresses, you'll get flagged. We'll just keep an eye on because you have to put things in place so people don't cheat. So you have to, and this is you're on the ground floor. This is like pre-release beta basically. So keep that in mind. It's going to integrate with devices eventually. There's already a pull request for Bruce to add this to their stuff. So this is, I think we're on the ground floor of something really epic. So I think we're one of the first people to see this. So
I would love to know a little bit more. It doesn't like I know we say like, hey, upload your wiggle.net files, but that doesn't mean there's an actual connection to the wiggle.net database or server.
yeah, it's your CSV files. Yeah. Yep. You're right.
So, to the dev, I would say, because there's a bunch of people in the community that know the developers are, yeah, I see you saying, no, I'm trying to help make that clear right now.
Yeah.
I know you have your, what was that? Excuse me, what is it? Your press release. So if you go to the website, there's a press page
Yep. Let me go.
and explanation of how it works. Um, because I think people are worried that it's going to put a taxing on Wiggle.net when there really isn't a direct connection to Wiggle.net.
Yeah.
I just think that needs to be made clear.
You're right.
Everybody that's going to be playing this game is probably on Wiggle.net, and we hear multiple times through the year how people are, other businesses are abusing Wiggle.net, and Wiggle.net doesn't charge membership fees or anything. This is all of Wiggle.net comes out of their pockets, right? So I think it'd be a good thing to just kind of clarify on.
Yeah, you're right. And again, like you said, this is completely separate. When we say WiggleNet, is that you're uploading like a CSV file. It's just that you can just copy that same file, that all the stuff you collected, and just post it to this site too, which is completely separate. So it's that. Yeah, you're right. To clarify that a little bit more, just so people know, you're right. I think that's a good thing, a good point to make. So I didn't realize people were abusing WhaleNet like that. That's something new for me. I didn't know that businesses were abusing it.
Yeah, and local, honestly, like I agree. Like people understanding and properly saying what CSV file types they're uploading. I hear you, but I think many people just say your wiggle file. And as soon as you say that, I think people are associating the wiggle.net file, and just having that clarity and that distance is perfect. Yeah, Nightcry is posting all of those are essentially the same, right? They're not, but they are. Their format can be read by Wiggle. And so I just think it'd be helpful and a good thing for the community to know that, you're not hurting Wiggle in any way, shape, or form. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm happy I can hook you up with the Wiggle guys as well.
Yeah, and just so you know too, Loco SP, the co-host, this is kind of geeky. He's the head of NerdSec. So he's the leader of NerdSec. He's the one that made that team that we're all part of. We're number 15th in the world. So he's the war driving guy, if you think about it too. So like he's great and knowledgeable in this area, in this space too. So nice to have him in your corner too. And I think you're kind of excited about this too, like I am, right? Are you feeling the same kind of vibe with this, or what? How you feeling on it? Just your opinion.
I think it's super awesome. Like a lot of us have, a whole bunch of previous data from war drives years back, right?
Yep, that's I
And
do.
it's something that it's definitely not going to hurt anyone to go to the site and upload a file and try it out and see if it's something that they want to do. I think it looks cool, and I would.
Sweet.
I don't know your Discord though.
We're in Texas now. Ghost Digital Ghost Collective has reached Texas. Let's go.
Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna be all over the place.
Look at this.
After the live tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll post about this on the NerdSec channel as well, just to gather some members and get them to join.
Awesome.
Like, why not dominate there as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something to do while WiggleNet is struggling. You know what I mean? And to me, once we start fighting against other gangs, I think that's going to be really interesting. Once that starts to happen, when we start overlapping and fighting against other people, that's cool. Like that, I think that's a really cool feature that we're going to get into soon. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay, I can get your Discord name from Ghost then.
yeah, what is it? You want to send it a DM to me with your stuff? No, no, no. It's loco, right? Yeah. I don't even know.
Will be fun. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think like how you can activate the person's location so that it's still relevant but not super identifying.
Yeah. So like, yeah, like, when you're on the thing right now is that for like the opposite team, if they choose not to show it, like it won't show anything. It just highlights the area, and it just says, hey, they own this area, right? But if you look at your own team, unless they say I don't care. I don't know. Let's see with this person. Do they care? They don't care. So they're just showing whatever right now. Um, so they don't care. They're part of no team at all right now. But if you look at us, let's go to Texas because we're just talking about Texas, right? So I could see them because they probably chose that anybody, their members, can see their stuff. But I think as again another level of obfuscation will be now that we're adding people and teams. Now it was just New England a second ago. Now we're starting to spread out. That kind of helps too as we get more members into here and into the teams. Help spread this out. But I don't know in great detail. Let me just look what happens when you click on an actual icon. Let me just make sure it doesn't like say people's names or anything. Yeah, it says hidden on everything, but it still shows the SSID though. The MAC address it looks like.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think to figure it out and make some suggestions. And you know, we've got lots of people on the team that are pretty good at figuring out this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and they can work with them. So I say send your suggestions to Loco SP and help him improve this game. So we're on the ground floor. We're the first people to help with this thing. So let's build it to what we like. You know what I mean? Let's help them out and help us at the same time.
Yeah, and there's comments coming through now.
Oh, he just means personal Discord too. He doesn't have a Discord. He doesn't have a Discord. He just his name. Okay, hold on. Let me send this to you.
I think I got it. He said local SP. I was assuming that's his Discord username too.
Yep, it has like a picture of I don't even know what they call this. It's like a,
That option be default. So if someone wants to undo it, they're more than welcome to. But if if they don't know any better, it automatically protects them.
that's a great idea. Default private privacy first. And
Yeah.
then, okay.
Yeah, it also just protects your butt too. If something were to ever happen, it just makes it harder for people to then turn around and say, "Oh, it's from this game," and now I'm going to sue them.
Yeah, and we're just it's this is war driving. It's just like WiggleNet. But yeah, definitely put in as much safety precautions as possible. That's a good idea. Make the game fun and safe. Let's do that. That should be the goal.
The last scribe alive, I got you coming up with the link. Give me 1 second here. There, the last scribe alive link is in the chat.
Create an account, join, start your own gang. Just do whatever you want.
Yeah, where was that? I didn't capture the code.
Yep, I put it in the description of my video. That should be good for 200 likes now. 200. What do you call it? Yeah, I'll put it. I can try to grab it first too. I might still have it on my clipboard. Believe it or not. Let me just check. We try to paste. See what happens. Control V. Nope, that's the. Never mind. Control Z. I was wrong.
I just had your video up. Why am I having trouble finding it?
Me too.
Oh, I found you.
All right. Yep. I'm clicking on description. I think you might beat me still though. There's the game. All right. Thanks.
All right, I just code and use that to join, and we will dominate the world together.
Yep. Perfect. This thing is delayed. Oh, that's because this thing's not. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we went over that. That's the cool. I think that's one of the coolest. I mean, we got a really awesome week between that and the Hail Hound this week. It's been pretty awesome. And then testing stuff behind the scenes. Zimma board is going to be sending me another computer that I'm going to turn into an off-grid AI system.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And then LilyGo is sending me some new products. I'm trying to think what else is coming in. Eventually the Hail Hound, no rush on that because Jesse's very busy right now, but he is making me a custom Hail Hound device, which I cannot wait for. Shout out to him and what he's doing for the community. And what else is going on? I feel like there's more I want to talk about, but we'll save it for another stream. Covered a lot tonight.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Yep. I'm starting to crash. I'm feeling the coffee crash now, so this is perfect timing.
Perfect. Yeah. Let me. I wanted to say that I'm looking for a link right now.
Make sure you join NerdSec too, by the way. NerdSec and WiggleNet. We need to get people into. We got to keep building that team on NerdSec. So we need to be number 10. Our goal is top 10 by the end of this year. I think we can do it. We got to keep pushing.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it available. Oh, here it is. I just wanted to post Og's song once again for everyone to go check out. He caught me unexpected. I didn't know anyone would ever make a song on NerdSec and Direct. Pretty cool stuff.
That's really cool. I'm dying. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. And yeah, like Ghost said, if you are not a member of NerdSec, you don't have to be super knowledgeable about war driving. We'll help you out. There's a whole bunch of people, all skill levels. It's low key fun. It's passive. You're not going to be breaking any. It, and it's a good time. Going to be the largest team in the world, hopefully before the end of the month. That is, I think we're on track for that. We pick up 2 or 3 people a day. That could be enough to kind of push it over. So join us. Uh, Feel free to message me if you don't know how. You can look in Ghost videos. He's got a video on how to join NerdSec. It's not hard. Just go to Wiggle, create an account on your computer, not on your phone. Create an account, and then you'll see a tab for that, and you can then click on groups. And if you scroll down, you'll see NerdSec, and click join, and then get it on your phone or whatever your war driving device is, and go war driving.
I put that video in the chat, by the way, how to join.
Perfect. How to join. That is.
Yeah, I got to work on getting the links after the live stream. Something's about to fall. Never mind. Putting the links at like so when we talk about stuff. So like when because a lot of people, I noticed that with these live streams, we get double the viewership after the live stream goes live for a couple days. So like people come back and watch the live stream through. So it's good to have. I got to add these links that I'm talking about because they don't have the benefit of the live chat when they watch it. So I'm gonna add this stuff in.
Perfect.
All hidden from default from now. See, this is what I'm talking about. We got the we got one guy show and he already fixed that. So now it's default to privacy. How about that? Awesome work, dude. That's the kind of that's like we're not used to that, are we? It takes months for to get like one thing fixed sometimes. That's great.
Exactly. Yeah, Zero Trace is usually really responsive that way. Hard to keep up with that guy,
Yeah, he's another one man band too. Very great. And again, their Ghost firmware. They're working on which I'm getting excited because I want to lean more toward like I'm gonna get into Linux tools more in the future too. I'm currently reading a book on like Linux beginner stuff, and I'm gonna be making videos on that. And I'm still partnered with Hack Academy, so they have courses, full blown courses that I want to start like diving into and help getting you guys affiliated with like real world hacking stuff. I love I'm a hardware hacker at heart. I love these gadgets. I love that they make things easier. But it's good to know these these real world skills and stuff. So that's stuff I want to get into on this channel. So there's something to look forward to in the future here too. That should be coming. So I just want to get this promotional stuff. I think the High Boy, I got to talk to them. So I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be sending out a prototype soon of that to me. And the Hail Hound again, I'm still trying to process what I like witnessed. Like not like I went through a trauma, but like it shook up like the way I think about hacking gadgets. Like that's how strong that gadget is, like that firmware is, and how accessible. Like I'm still trying to like process that. But it's the Hail Hound, and I think I could talk about it now. They got the C5 working on that thing. So like it's it's just next level. Like this gadget's at like $300, $400. And this fifth, I mean, the kit's probably like $80 now. You put everything together, but still, like, it's so cost effective, and you can like it's modular, so you can like upgrade. It's just great. It's just great. I'm very shocked about that discovery this week.
Take anything away from Hellhound. I will just say this: it looks like Loco is signing off at 3:43 a.m. in the morning, and
Oh my god!
you should sleep, bro.
Yeah, go to sleep, dude.
For joining.
Yeah, thank you for first of all, thank you for joining. Thank you for making this game. Thank you for answering us and fixing things live. By the way, how awesome is that? And yeah, thank you for your support in this. So we look forward to working with you. Maybe you should make a Discord eventually. Maybe that's be your next step, so we can get people in there making suggestions and stuff like that to help you out. Um, I think this is something special, and I think if we can make this into something even something great. I'm really excited for this. This is fun. I can tell you, last 2 days I've been doing this. It's a lot of fun. So thank you again.
Yeah, definitely, I concur. I will say, I see, looking at the chat right now, I see local that Nightcry is giving you some information on silk file format, et cetera. Um, he's super knowledgeable, so take his advice seriously. If you keep talking to him, you'll discover what I'm talking about. He's a very good resource for you.
Okay.
Back to the Hellhound. Yeah, what a super device, super dev, super cool guy. I don't know, man. Like he smoked it with that device, and now that device is now like by and far my favorite beginner device. Teach you everything from the basics of electronics and soldering all the way through how to install firmware and then start using the app and playing around and all of that. It's fantastic.
Yes. Awesome, awesome stuff. This 2026 has been awesome. This has been a great year so far when it comes to hacking gadgets, developments, advancements. Oh yeah, I also posted this week's too. A brand new gadget on the horizon. So the next generation now of hacking gadgets is going to be. I'm telling. This is my thought. So you take it or leave it the way you want, but AI assisted hacking gadgets where you could speak to a hacking gadget and say, "Hey, I want you to find a vulnerability on this network and then tell me all those vulnerabilities and tell me all the ports that are open, blah, blah, blah." And it's going to take that data and just analyze it for you and tell you, "Hey, this port's open. Do you want me to attack it with A, B, and C? You pick." Oh, yeah, do this attack on that port because now that you say it's open. That's the future of hacking gadgets where it interacts with you and helps you process the data you collect and helps you make better choices on the fly in real time. And with that said, now, this is a little late in the live stream to be doing this, but I forgot I did this video this week too. This is a brand new thing, the Neo Conda. So this is another STM. Oh, this is how I. There you go. So just to be, I made a video on this. I'm not going to go over it right now. Maybe I'll save that for the next live stream. But just check it out. It's super early, super early. But this is that AI assisted stuff that I've been talking about. I think this is like one of your first like looks at it. So I'm talking with the company behind the scenes. They promised me one of their first prototypes, etc. So just something in the background. Just know that we're looking into this next generation type of stuff. So just want to keep that just to give you guys a little sneak peek of that.
Yeah, definitely. It certainly does look interesting, doesn't it?
Yep, Irish. Yep, you're right. And that again, that's I'm looking because I've been doing this for 2 years, and a lot of the stuff is like it's not the same song and dance. Like certain things do things a little bit better than the other, but there hasn't been that next leap, right? What's the next latest and greatest thing, and to really make this space easier? And it's the AI assisted stuff. Now, the only thing I worry about is that I know we joke about like script kiddies and stuff like that. What I don't want to happen is like people go, "Oh, prompt kiddies," where people buy these gadgets and all they do is talk to the AI and let AI do all the work. They should learn about the stuff in the background processes a little bit too. So don't let AI do all the work for you. You should also learn because you don't want because when AI is starting to take away from those skill sets because people are becoming used to it and they don't want to learn anything. They want AI to do all the work for you. That's the only thing I worry about is that it's going to take away from that learning bit a little bit and you're gonna have a generation of like we quote unquote prompt what do you call it prompt kiddies or that's what I'm calling it. So just that's what I'm worried about is that it's gonna take away from that learning a little bit. So um don't let everyone
Yeah.
yeah.
I said I was just at a conference yesterday, right? I know pen testers, you know, all over the place. They're pretty concerned about, automated AI pen testing. Like we all know that's going to happen, right? And already is happening. But what we're going to see, and I haven't seen this yet, but we're going to see subscription based, um, pen testing And I think it's going to hit the pen testing community or the pen testing world pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I think what it's going to do is it's going to how do I say this? If you know what a black hat mentality is, we've slowly been losing it behind dashboards and other pen testing tools that make it so you don't have to be super knowledgeable, right? And I think AI is going to like really blast hard on that. And to those people that actually understand networking and understand how their tools work and what it means, they're going to have a huge advantage. I think most, you know, I think most companies are going to go with some kind of security subscription that does pen testing for them.
Yep.
And I think we're going to see that hit happen.
Yep.
And because of that, we're going to have a skill set loss.
Yep.
So prepare for that.
Yep. You're going to need prompt engineers too. You're going to need to have people that understand how to ask AI to do certain things. So right now, if I had to say, because right now, if I work at a job where sometimes I have downtime, and the last time I had some downtime in my job, I ended up getting an AI certification just to understand like how to use AI in the workplace, right? But I say keep going for stuff like that because unfortunately, if you like it or not, AI is not going away. It's only going to get more integrated with everything you do. So you might as well learn about it, become familiar with it. So when job opportunities do come up, because they're gonna, because the AI is going to outpace like everybody soon. Like when it comes to work environments, they need adaptation, and the businesses that don't adapt AI will fall behind. It's just how it's going to happen. So they're going to be desperate. They're going to need people, need jobs, and you can't train people fast enough. How way AI is evolving, you just can't. What you know today about AI is going to be different 5 months from now. So like, so it's a good job opportunity if you start looking at it now, and it works with everything. It works for cybersecurity, it works for business, it works for marketing. AI, it touches in every field really if you think about it. So it's something worth looking into, and it's something not to be too afraid of, but understand the risks. Again, you don't want to be somebody that relies on it, but you need to be somebody that understands it and can use it. It's a tool, not a crutch. Just keep that in your head. Tool, not a crutch. That's what I would say.
Both companies, the biggest challenge they're having with AI right now is not finding coders to implement stuff like that. It's that company's data isn't available in a format for AI to parse through. And there is going to be a huge boom of jobs of people that have the ability to normalize data so AI can access it. So if you're wondering, how do I get into IT and it won't, AI won't bump me out, right there is a huge opportunity.
Yep. You're adapting too. Like things change in life, so you're just protecting yourself, and you're being adaptable to your environment changing around you. And it's just something that's not going to go away. So it's good enough. It's good to know about it and learn about it. But all right, I think we're gonna end the live stream soon. Thank you guys for all the support. We'll answer a couple more questions in chat, and then we'll probably call it a night.
Sounds good. Colton, we are looking at a game. And that game, I'm going to give you, if I can get back to my link, that game is coming at you right now. There we go. The links didn't come through. Okay. Oh, they did. I'm so sorry, everybody. And where did I put the link to? Oh, here it is. If you want more information, yeah, Colton, I got you, bro. Here is Ghost video on the game, And in the comments, you will see the gang link. You can join the team if you so wish. And why would you not wish to do so? I don't know.
I saw there's two new gangs that joined. So we have competition now. Let's go take a look. So we got Void. What you got? What do you say?
He's talking about the game, 10 megabyte limit, and yeah,
That's a problem too.
drive, bro. Tell me you're actually generating 10 megabyte files.
Yeah, hold on a second. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, we need to.
Like all this old stuff. I don't know.
My God, dude, that's actually impressive. I got to be honest. Now that I think about it, that's pretty impressive.
It is huge, bro.
Please join the team. I don't know what file that is, but I want it. I want that file. Yes, so GhostStrats. Yes, yes, yes. Gemma, Gemma, what's up? In ham radio operator, I was interested in Laura, but somehow stumbled upon this new interest. Yeah, so I mean, Laura's part of this, by the way. So there's you can war drive mesh core nodes in this game too. So let's go look at the leaderboards real quick. So it says right here, mesh core. There's already 93 nodes found, so that's part of this game. I don't know how you upload the mesh core nodes, but I was talking to him today. I said, "Hey, listen, I know mesh core is nice and all, but you should look into reticulum too. Reticulum is like mesh core, but like on steroids, and you can send images, video, audio, and with reticulum, you can change between media. So like, you don't need to just use LoRa. You can use Wi-Fi, radio, and LoRa all in one network. You can switch between media. It's so crazy the way it networks, and it's so much privacy built into it too. So it's like mesh core but like on steroids. So I kind of that's one of the reasons why I haven't been promoting mesh core on this channel that much. And plus mesh core is a tiny bit misleading because yes, it's better with range, yes, it has smart routing, but I have a networking degree and I understand how computer networks work, and everything works the same way. If you have smart routing, to have smart routing, you need to know about your environment all the time. You need to know about changes in your environment. You need to know what nodes went down and what route you need to take now. And to do that, you need to broadcast on the channel. So MeshCore floods the channel first to see, hey, what gadgets are out there. And when a connection doesn't is not there anymore, it has to learn about the new path. So then it has to flood the network again to understand where it needs to go. So Meshtastic, yes, it floods. It's not great at great scale, but Meshtastic is more redundant because you don't have to worry about those type of background processes. And if you need to get your message out there to whatever nodes you need to get out there, it's best for redundancy. It just is. Broadcasting and other devices broadcasting is better for redundancy, but worse for clutter. And with Mesh Core, it has yes, it has a little bit better clutter management, but your devices need to think more. It needs to do these processes more. It needs to understand the environment where Meshtastic kind of doesn't care too much. So keep in mind, there's trade-offs in everything. So one thing is not necessarily this is way better than this. It's more like, oh, this does this better and this does that better. So don't draw a line in the sand. I see the community doing that with Meshtastic and Meshcore, and that's the wrong approach. The approach that I recommend is having both. I mean, they're both cheap devices. I mean, you buy one Heltec V3, buy two, and then have two networks. Why limit yourself to one? Do you really need 400 Meshtastic gadgets? No, you can have 200 Meshtastic gadgets and 200 Mesh Core, and whatever. So like, it's good to it's there's no need to have a million nodes in one area. It's good to have give yourself a little variety, and just know that not one is better than the other. It's that what can do a little bit. It all depends, right? So that's what I'm trying to say here. Just don't draw a line in the sand. Be a little bit open minded and understand that MeshCore has some issues too, and it's not perfect. Just like Meshtastic's not perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. It's just it does handle things a little bit better when it comes to networking with longer range, but there's a cost to that to make that happen. So just something to think about. And I talked to the Mesh Core devs about that. I said my questions and they haven't gotten back to me yet. So I said, can I have detailed explanation about what happens after the initial flood? Can you tell me what's the demand on hardware and how does it work when nodes need to understand that the network has changed? Doesn't that still flood? And they haven't responded to me back yet. And it's been like a month ago. So I'm just to give you a heads up, like something to think about. So and I only knew that because I have a networking background, and that's how networks works. They're constantly broadcasting, "Hey, I'm B and I'm here. Hey, I'm C and I'm here. Oh, C's quiet. I guess I got to find a new route. Who's there?" Like, they're constantly saying, "Who am I? Who is this? Who am I? Who is this?" That's how networks work constantly. So that's how MeshCore would have to operate the same way. It's they're not reinventing the wheel. So I don't know. That's just something to think about. Sorry for that little rant, but I just wanted to make that clear because that's something that bothers me. I haven't got a chance to really touch on it yet. So just something to think about. MeshCore from a browser. Watch your needs window. Yeah. Yeah.
So, a little bit. He's not familiar with MQTT. And if he doesn't know that, I don't know how he's going to join us on the channels that are set up.
Yeah, we have videos. Again, MQTT, think of it as bridging the connection using the internet to piggyback off of so you can talk to. I gotta send you more mess. I think once tonight I check in on that to say goodnight to people that are on the global channel. But it's basically using the internet to bridge the gap between you and local devices. So it's I have a video breaking it down, but it's a really cool messaging system that you have full control over, which is really nice.
It is pretty cool. So yeah, MQTT goes on your phone. You need a way to connect your phone, usually Bluetooth, to your LoRa device, right? If you're using Mesh Tactic or whatever.
Yep. Let me
Oh, pardon me. Irish goes, having trouble setting it up is what teaches you how to set it up. We all fight with it. At least that's my story. So no fear there. Just check out the videos, see if you can get into the channel, and we'll reply. And if you have questions, hit us up.
Yep.
Well, everything posted that you need to know.
Yeah, I have this is another crazy realization that I made the other day about myself. We have over 960 videos in like 2 years. This was not healthy, by the way. I don't recommend doing this, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here, guys.
Yeah, and just so that everyone knows, I'm assuming everyone here is subscribed, but Ghost is sitting at 198,000 subscribers. I would love to see him hit 200,000. That'd be super dope.
It would, yes. I plan on some cool stuff with after 2000 too. And we passed
Yeah.
8 million, 8.1 million views. That's incredible.
Uh, Loco,
Is here?
big meg limit. I don't know if that's necessary, bro. And I worry about people spamming you 50 meg files just to mess with you.
Dude, it's 4 a.m. Did you actually sleep?
Yeah, well, he just got the
No, I see him.
for you as well. Um, 50 megs, that's a ton of text.
All right, well, I guess it's good, but yeah, I mean, this is good stress test, I guess. He needs
Yeah.
the Discord link. Is that what he's asking for? I can get that to him. Hold on. Oh, okay. I also sent you a link to our Discord so you can join and answer questions in there if you want.
Yeah, it's super easy. Everyone should join.
Yes.
Megs, that's a lot. That's a big file, and I don't know if there's any limit on how many files a person can.
the thing's good at cheating in this false flag. So like I would upload a file and I'm not trying to cheat or anything, but it'll go, hey, there's like a few MAC addresses that look familiar, blah blah blah. It's kind of there's some check and balances. It might be very aggressive, but I think like even if it's buggy, I think it's good because you wanna make this game fun and fair. I'd rather be more aggressive and do false flags than to be too lenient and ruin the game. So that's to me, that's how I view it.
Fair. Cyberchuck asks, so locals, if you're still awake, man, he's asking if the game does it have its own API keys that he can configure
Yes.
his biscuit with? And a lot of us have biscuits. Um,
He messaged just so 'cause I talked to him about this already. He did talk to begins with H. Hun who Hedge. Yes, sorry. Yeah, he did message the Hedge, and I'm also gonna send him this video. I would because I showed you how easy it is to do a biscuit, this is how to send it, but he might there is talks about him implementing something like that with the biscuit from what Loco told me today. So I would love to see that. That'd be really cool.
so Nightcry has submitted the first bug bounties on the game. Bro, you kill me. That's awesome.
What do you do? Yeah. But okay, I get it now. Sorry. Took me a minute.
All right. Well, what else do we got?
Yeah, this is good. This is a fun. I think this is the most productive live stream we had in a while.
Yeah, I hear you. I think a lot of it is just well, the crossbow was pretty cool. I haven't wanted to buy a crossbow recently, and now this is what like the third week that we've been talking about your crossbow, and it's like, oh, now I kind of want to buy a crossbow.
Dude, and again, I broke mine. I was like, how the heck am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm not experienced in fixing this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God. I like this is not as hard as if you have the right tools. You need with the ballista bat. I mean, the tool I think is $30, and it looks like I recommend always like just spend a little extra money, get the tools to fix things. But it's a little tiny thing that just gives you enough tension, releases the tension to put the new thing on, and it does it in a safe way. And like I'm just blown away, like an idiot like me, two brain cells in a dream. Like, hey, I just replaced a crossbow string. I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, that's cool. Like things like that. Like it's pretty cool. They make it that easy, kind of a deal. So I just find it cool. Yeah. All right, so we'll end the live stream there. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys celebrating my birthday with me. So, wait, birthday? Yeah, thank you for celebrating it with me. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I love all you guys. I love the support of the community, and all the stuff going on right now is awesome. This has been one of the most exciting years on YouTube, I think, for me. Just the way the community's been growing in 2026, and the things that are changing that people were getting to know. Um, this has been one of the best years, I think, on YouTube so far. So appreciate everybody. Appreciate you spending the night, my birthday night with me and just hanging out and chat. And yep, I think I'm gonna do a members only live stream this week too. So I'm gonna start doing some stuff for your members. It might be just hanging out in the backyard or something. I don't know. I might just maybe you guys get to know me a little bit better on there. But you all may get to see the other side of me or things that I do. Um I would love to show off some of the stuff I do at work too. Working with like public safety stuff and like the tools that I built, and I have some crazy things I work on and I want to share with you guys because I try to help people everywhere I go, and I'm lucky to be in a job where I can use these skills I have to help even save lives. So like it's cool the stuff I work with. So maybe one day I'll start sharing that too, but I just gotta be careful on how I share it. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff I want to do. And after 200,000 subscribers, I want to do like another event where I disappear and I'm gonna leave a treasure hunt behind, maybe some giveaways. Oh yeah, speaking of, I forgot. I'm sorry, this is ADHD. I finally all right. The Bruce giveaway is still on. We're giving away 6T embeds, CC1101 plus externals. Let me go get the device because I have it. So LilyGo confirmed they will be donating the late. They upgraded the giveaway for us. They're gonna give me 6 TM beds to give away. Bruce is gonna handle the giveaway, and they're just gonna give me the emails of the winners. So we're giving away 6 of these guys. So we're gonna try to raise money for Bruce this month. We're gonna probably do a game night next Friday with with a couple content creators to help raise money for the Bruce. Some fun little interactive thing. But I made themes. I have a whole thing explaining about all this, a YouTube video on that as well. But we're currently in the month of a fundraiser for Bruce. So just keep that in mind in the back pocket. I'm trying to raise some money to help that team out and help them out. And they're working on fixing their website to handle everything. They had some bug issues. That's why it's taking a little while to sign up for the giveaway. But just be on the lookout in their Discord and their website. They're gonna be posting the giveaway on their website. So just keep an eye out for it. I'm talking with Perry behind the scenes. Ghost, wait, yes. I'm trying for 30 minutes. Tell me what.
I know he was trying to message you on Discord.
All right, let me look. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. It's a lot going on. Wait, a bunch of messages. Okay.
Hey, understand that this is for everybody. Like when you message Ghost while he's live, right? Like his attention is on his Discord account, right? On the YouTube live and what's going on and what's talking. So you got to be kind of patient, you know, with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's tough. I mean, keep on. I got ADHD. I'm dyslexic, so I'm fighting a lot of. I'm fighting uphill battles here. So you gotta give me a minute. And I gotta relog into Discord. So hold on. How am I gonna do this? Let me. Actually, maybe I could just show on the phone because my phone. This is about to die. The computer doesn't have my thing on it. So give me a second. So he wants to do is show you guys a sneak peek of something. Hold on, kind of geeky. This might accidentally hang up on you. Watchdogs War is coming soon. All right, let's see. Looks like he's locking in. Oh yeah, this is the U console integration, right? Yeah, this game's gonna evolve. Like, keep in mind, this is just the base. Like, the way he's planning on integrating this with the gadgets is incredible.
You are very muddled in audio, just so you know.
Oh boy. Can't see what you're doing. Yeah, if you can you explain what you're? It was too small to see. What was it that was happening in the background? I apologize. Let's see if we got any more new members that joined. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a lot more devices and stuff now. This is great. It's growing. We're growing here. All right, in the DM Discord video. All right, he's got it. I broke my antenna board on the U console, waiting for a new one to arrive. Yeah, good luck. From what I heard, it's really hard to get U consoles.
I think he's talking about the antenna board that you install once you have yours. But I don't know what the wait time is for that.
Yeah, if you want, dude, too, join the Digital Ghost Collective Discord. Join us, and feel free to post your stuff in there. Give them the sneak peeks. Let us know. I mean, I don't think you have a Discord server set up yet. Feel free to use mine to share your stuff. Like I really do want to keep growing with you with this game. I really do like this, and I really think it has good potential. And especially if the community helps you get behind this too and helps make it into something great. You'll find that we're very helpful. I think we can help you out. You can help us too.
For sure.
But all right, I keep saying it. We're gonna end the live stream because it is a little late. My brother came over. He wants to say spend a little time for birthday. So thank you all for coming for the live stream. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for the YouTube members. Plan. You should see some kind of special live stream next week. I promise you at least one. I'll figure out how to do it. Members only, and yeah, we'll get to maybe just hang out, get to know each other a little bit. Yeah, so thank you, whoever your YouTube members, you really do help me out. I don't really have any sponsorships or anything like that, so between the little bit of the commissions I make on these the stuff that you see in my videos and the memberships is what really helps this channel. So thank you all for coming, and do me a favor, remember that safety